Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel. We're here on Dean Martin Drive with Interstate 15 immediately here to our left. And this is Sunset Road. We're about to go underneath here. There goes a Ferrari. All right. You can rent supercars in this town if you wish, if you've got the money to do it. I never did, so... But yeah, you can drive around one of those. In fact, there's a blue, looks like it might be a Lambo behind me. I'm not quite sure. All this gate over here is all tagged up as we go over the 215, Interstate 215 Beltway. Right here. It's interchange here with Interstate 15 over just to our left. Quite a mess, but they have done a lot in the way of trying to create like a more aesthetically pleasing interstate in terms of putting donkeys and horses and bighorn sheep and things of that nature along the roadways. So it's pretty cool that they did that, I think. You can see some of the older neighborhoods here off to the right. You have Capo Villa Avenue. And this is going to be Warm Springs Road right here in front of us. Warm Springs and Dean Martin. And we'll pause it here for a moment. Got the green light here at Warm Springs, so we'll continue southbound on Dean Martin Drive. I think I upset the people behind me because they wanted to go, so they wanted to make a right. There was no dedicated right turn lane. That happens a lot. So very industrial area in here. You also have a lot of home furnishings type of places in here, which is pretty cool. Prepared to stop. Road closed ahead. American Barbell Fitness Equipment. All right. I do my best to try and stay healthy. It's not easy. And of course, the older we get, the more things fall apart. I don't dare try to do some of the exercises I used to do in my 20s and 30s. Or the weights, the heavy weights that I used to try and do back then too. Gosh. So right here in front of us we have the Silverton, which is an off-strip, obviously, casino hotel. They have some pretty good food in there. They also have a really cool aquarium, including a mermaid show, which is really awesome. Bread factory over here in front of us. And truck wash. So you got a lot of truck traffic and things of that nature over here. But I'm going to drive through the Silverton here. Show you guys that property in here. It is definitely a very well-loved locals casino. For sure. You can see the LED screen up there in front of us. Advertising Silverton. We'll pause it for a moment. We got the green light here at Blue Diamond. Blue Diamond Road will actually take you out to Pahrump. It's a P-A-H-R-U-M-P. It's not the most exotic sounding name, but it's a town. I'd say it's probably 20 to 30 miles west of here, on the other side of the mountains, the Spring Mountain Range out there. A lot of folks who get tired of living in Vegas will end up out there. It's in Nye County, NYE, so it's not in Clark County. And believe it or not, you cannot legally engage in, gosh, how do I say this euphemistically? You cannot engage in Activities with ladies of the evening in Clark County. You cannot legally do that. You can do that, however, outside of Clark County. And I believe you can't do it in Washoe County either. Same story, which is where Reno is. But I wanted to show you guys very quickly the Silverton down here. Really cool locals casino. It's been here for a while now, so they must be doing pretty well. I'll make this right here. So there's their hotel. And again, this is right off of Blue Diamond and Interstate 15 here, south of the Strip. Certainly not walking distance to the Strip. It is a good distance away. But right up here ahead, you can see the, they have kind of like a Western type of motif up here for the building. And we're gonna come out here, show you guys. So yes, you can see the wood exterior there. Bass Pro Shops here, Outdoor World, right there. Pretty cool stuff. Here at Silverton, they got a bighorn ram there, it looks like. Bighorn sheep, ram, one of them. And then some boats. Ironic because you're not going fishing here in the desert. And if you do catch anything out in Lake Mead, you don't want to eat it. Here's another one of the metal works that they have here. Another couple of them, actually. It's pretty cool. But yeah, this is the backside here, the side that folks on the interstate see as they drive by. This is Lodge Vegas. Boat service center right there, if in case you need your boat serviced. Starting to get the low angle of the sun there. Are they throwing out some pool equipment there? Or maybe they're just bringing it in from the warehouse after the winter. So yeah, this is a pretty cool little spot, especially if you're looking to escape the hustle and bustle down on the Strip or the tight slots down on the Strip. This is definitely an option for you. In addition to we showed you the Orleans in a previous video. I need to get up and go inside some of these places to show you guys inside, but thought I would show you the exterior at least for now, since I'm right here, and you may not be aware of it. You know, a lot of these places, they if they're not on the Strip, people don't want to bother with them, which is unfortunate in my opinion, because you should really be familiar with every option when you're here on vacation, I would think. I'd want to be familiar with every option, and then I can pick and choose, right? Or something like that. But again, Silverton, down here off of Blue Diamond and the 15. Let me see how I get out of here. Let's see. Oh, over here. Hyatt Place right there. It's funny too, before the Raiders were here, there were no hotels down here in between the Strip, really, and the Strip and the Silverton here. Now all of a sudden, because of the Raiders being here and that stadium being here, totally different story. So we're gonna head up back over here to Dean Martin one more time. And we go right here. here. You can actually take Dean Martin almost all the way down to the very southern end of town. Down there to just about where the M Casino is. We were there last week, did some videos and put those up for you. Maybe check those out in our video library. So we come up back up here to Blue Diamond Road. TA, that's the truck stop, yeah. So they have a few of these truck stops here around town. And the sun plays havoc with these signs. Look at the 15 right here, just north to Salt Lake. You see the sign there? Yeeks, that is in rough shape. Go ahead and get it in this lane here. As we wait for the light here at the 15. And we got the green light. So we'll proceed eastbound here on Blue Diamond, which actually becomes Windmill on the other side of Las Vegas Boulevard up here. Another one of those little quirks about the roads here that you don't realize until you move here. But if you're not from here and you're traveling around, you're gonna be like, why am I on a totally different road now? And how did that happen? At least that's what happens to me. I'm like, well, how did I end up here? Why is this road named something else? It was really overcast earlier, but now it's kind of cleared up. We got some sun shining now. Go ahead and get over here. We're going to make a left onto Las Vegas Boulevard, the same Las Vegas Boulevard upon which the world-famous Las Vegas Strip is located. I want to thank you all again so very, very much for being here. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. It really helps recommend us to other viewers, and it absolutely helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other folks. So please help us out there. And also check out our merch available. We have some awesome gear. Maybe something for yourself or your significant other. So we wait for this light here. And we got the green light finally at Las Vegas Boulevard. So we're going to turn northbound. You can see the Strip come into view, at least Mandalay Bay, from this vantage point down here. Heading back northbound. Hilton Garden Inn, Burger King. Home 2, that's by Hilton. That's a Hilton brand there. No lights in between Blue Diamond and I think Warm Springs up here. Or about Windmill and Warm Springs up here. And then these huge empty desert lots over here in between Las Vegas Boulevard and the Interstate 15. But you do have a huge South Premium Outlets shopping mall right here. Well, I don't think it's an indoor mall. I've never been there, so I don't know. If you happen to know, drop a comment, let me know. But I think it's an outdoor mall. And they have like Nike and Calvin Klein, Levi's, Five Below, all sorts of different vendors, retailers in there. So definitely want to check that out if you're looking to save some money. I'm not sure about the prices though. I can't tell you if they're actually for real outlet prices. This is Warm Springs Road here. We will pause it for a moment.